So how do we name coordinates and find midpoints? This is the type of question that will come up in the new Edexcel GCSE exam. So here we have a coordinate grid, and the question 5a asks us, write down the coordinates of point B. Now what you do to find any coordinate is you first look along the x-axis, which is the one going horizontally here. I would call that along the corridor. So I'll put brackets along the corridor. And then you look up here along the y-axis, which many people call up the stairs. Okay, so along the corridor, then up the stairs. So coordinate B, how far along the corridor are you going to go? Remember, you're starting at the point 0, 0. Okay, so how far along the corridor? Well, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 along the corridor. So the coordinate is going to be bracket the number 4, because remember, in a coordinate, we have the x coordinate first, then the y coordinate. So 4 is the x coordinate. Now, how far up the stairs are you going to have to go? Well, it's going to be up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 up. So the coordinate is 4, 5. We went along the corridor, then up the stairs. Okay, do you want to try for coordinate A? Coordinate A would be 2 backwards along the corridor, because we're starting from 0, remember, so that would be -2 in brackets. How far up the stairs? 1, 2, 3, so 3 up the stairs. So the coordinate would be -2, 3. Just remember that the corridor comes before the stairs. Some students get stuck when it's right on the edge, like here. For example, let's do it in blue. This coordinate -3 right here. So they'll say that this is, for example, -3, 0 or something. What you've got to realize is that you don't go anywhere along the corridor, do you? So in terms of right and left, you don't go anywhere. You just stay here, and then you go down 1, 2, 3. So in terms of the corridor, we stay right where we are, that's 0, and then we go down by 3, so 0 -3. Just to warn you, so many students get mixed up between 0, -3 and -3 and 0. So just remember that the first number is your corridor, second number is your stairs. Finally, let's do midpoints. So question B says find the coordinates of the midpoint of A and B. Okay, so there's A and there's B. If you have a graph like this, the best way to find the midpoint is to simply count how far across it is to get from A to B along the corridor. So normally the corridor obviously starts at 0, but we're going to go from A to B. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the right. So what's the midpoint of 6? The midpoint of 6 is here at 3. Okay, how far up did you go? We went up 1, 2. So the midpoint of that will be to go up 1 here. So just to recap how we found the midpoint, which is this coordinate right here, I'll highlight it. We found the midpoint by seeing how far it was across, and that was 6, and we halved it, so it was 3 across. Seeing how far up, which was 2, we halved it, and that's 1. Now, can you name that coordinate right here? Can you name it? Okay, well, using our skills of naming coordinates, we know that it's 1 along the corridor. If we start here, 0, 1 along the corridor, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4 up the stairs. So this coordinate of the midpoint would be 1, 4. So now you not only know how to name a coordinate, you can also find the midpoint by just simply counting and then halving that total.